The defensive coordinators trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's Bijan Robinson. And the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a 1st down.
That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bills' 26-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
At the 19-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. Whoa! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready for their 1st possession of this 2nd half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bills 1st down.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Following Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. From the gun, Josh Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Allen now off the bootleg. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
To the air on 3rd down. Here's Allen. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
7 yards. That's good for a Bills.
Now a run on 1st down. And he will score. Touchdown, Bills. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All time here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. And he'll run forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Milano on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
A give, and here comes Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now he'll try to keep it going. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Play action. Here's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. One incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
The tackle made at the 24
From the 24
line.
now,
It's a
here's
gain of
2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the handoff, it's right. Robinson. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a give on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. First down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And here's Bijan. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Broderick Jones, the former first-round pick, guilty that time. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Out wide, that's Robinson. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
Roughing the passer, defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. J.D. Bertrand in to drop him on 3rd and goal. And that will send the field goal unit out. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. So, we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Gonna give this to Davis. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 6.
Big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Bills first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Allen now on 2nd down.
The 2nd down pass. A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Back to the ground after the penalty. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard. A run with Davis. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Bills first down. A gain of 1 yard.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll check this down to the running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. That one is complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. A
From the gun, it's Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Cyber's extra point is true, and the Bills have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This fielded at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion.
Jack Gibbons
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Touchdown Atlanta. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Now a designed run. It's Allen. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the zone read, it's a give to Davis. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second
He
down.
was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
And
this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Josh Allen. Get this complete right side to Otten. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 8 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Falcons getting their punter out there. Important punt here in this tie game late. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. This will be incomplete, but there's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 48-yard line.
One more time going up top with Allen. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Certainly not. One of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
The Falcons offense getting set to get back to work. Now, faking the give, going for it all. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. They'll come up for 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And now the punting unit will come up as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. Is taken at his own 30. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bills offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 42.
Play action now, and here's Allen. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. To the air once more is Allen. Out wide, that's to Davis. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing again is Allen. That ball intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. Johnson. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. This is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Open man, left side. He's got it. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th.
At the 50-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Here's 2nd down.
Number 89. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bills' 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
39-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And this is blocked. They got it. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over once again. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's a run at the gun. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Now a first throw here in overtime. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And a short field awaits. Fair catch taken on this side of midfield. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. We'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. That one incomplete.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Over the 25-yard line.
3rd and a long way to go. To the air is Allen. And that is incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So a big spot for Austin Cyber. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So a road win here for the Bills. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.